Anyway, I decided to talk about something that I recognize that's going on now. This is Manuel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, put a hi, don't forget to subscribe, and leave a message on what you think about the conversation. Anyway, I was noticing that there's a lot of people out there that are haters. They love to hate. And I don't understand that. They claim they're Bible, blah, 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 but they're not. They're just haters. And they fake it too. That's the thing that I think is even worse. Okay. Like Hulu, all year round, nothing about the gay or the prides, because prides are going on all the time. And boom, all of a sudden you see Pride Week or Pride Month or whatever. And to me, it's just so funny, so fake. And to me, I'd rather if they just didn't, period, do that. But they do. So then, to me, it's just fake. Then there's Facebook, and Facebook does the same thing. Bunch of hating, hate, 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 hate. And me, they're harassing constantly, constantly harassing. And the last time somebody harassed me, and that was during um, what do they call Instagram? Are you a robot? Are you a robot? Are you a robot? All the time, I just said no. I put yeah, I'm a robot, and I'm dropping your damn ass app, and I got rid of it too. That's why if you're doing giveaways or whatever, I'm not going to apply for them. Why? Because I'm not following you on Instagram. I don't have an account, not planning on ever getting an account with them again. Why? I had over 300,000 followers. And that was in about, let's say, 3 months. And it was because I put pictures of stuff that was fun, funny, things that were just, interesting. And if I thought you had something cool, like there was this one picture where this young man, somebody drew the picture. It was so cool of him and it looked like him. And I wrote, is it the man or is it just a drawing? And everybody, liked what I had done and all that. And he liked it. He thought it was cool that I was asking people to which one did they think, because somebody had the great artistry to be able to draw somebody and look like a real picture. It's just so wonderful. And I got so many fans so quick on my, not fans, more like friends, because I talked to them. I would go and I would see a picture and I would put, love the picture. Did you really go there? Or is this you against the backdrop? And I said, because it's a beautiful backdrop. And the person would write back to me and say, oh, yeah, I went there and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, we became like really friends. And so most of those people I was talking to, it wasn't, um, fakeness. I would talk to people that wrote to me, and I wrote, especially when I saw something that they had that was so beautiful. But then the Instagram themselves became a beyond annoyance. And I had to go dot, 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 dot. And I just said, screw that. Shove your dot, dot. and I closed it. Now, Facebook, they started that bullshit recently. Something about family crap. Look, Facebook has never been a family location. Never. They've always made it very clear this is an adult page. People show their pictures, and there was this one picture this person had been drawn real beautiful, was drawing all these intricate designs and tattoos and all that kind of stuff, and it looked beautiful. And I loved watching those pictures. I liked all the humor from there too. And then all of a sudden, I get a message from them. And they say, we're a family. And I wrote back to them, no, you're not. I said, that's a bleeping lie. I said, it's not a family channel. It's a grown-up channel. Now, if stupid people don't have the common sense to have it locked so that people don't go in their children and see what's on that channel, then that's their fault. But it's not mine, and don't put it on me. So then I put a thing where it said about Facebook, and if you don't like something on my page, block me. That way my stuff won't go on your page. And the reason I said that is because, to be honest, I wanted to see what you have. Like, let's say you drew this beautiful painting and whatever, which my friends are artists. My real friends, they're all artists. They draw paintings, they write music, they do hair, beautiful hairstyles and hair. They do all kinds of stuff. I want to see that. How they portray it, I don't want to be bothered by all you assholes that have an opinion. I want an honest place to go. And it looks like I might end up going back to MySpace, because all my friends that are real artists, they're there. They've gotten rid of Facebook. If all the artists leave there and people that like art go back to them, guess who's going to close their doors? Facebook. Unless they go to children. Because guess what? I don't care if your children don't like what there, or you don't want your children to see what's on my thing. Block my page. I'm not trying to do anything for children, because this is not a page for children. Now, I came over because I like watching all the different pages or the different products that are getting put out here. But now I hear that they're harassing people even now on here and on YouTube. And I'm like, why are they doing that? Okay. I remember when people were haters in Arizona, Tempe, Arizona. And the moment those people were haters to gay people, their shop went under. And I've never put anything that's really worth digitalizing. I'm not getting naked. I hope you don't want to see me naked, because that's gross. But I'm not going to do that. Wouldn't have done that when I was young and skinny, like a stick. It's just not who I am. So I don't have to worry about that. They're not going to come over. And if they pretend that I did do that, I'll sue them. I'll bleed them dry until they're gone. Because I'm not that person. I hear these horrific stories that are coming here, and that um, YouTube are harassing people, and their you get digital whatever once will give you 1 point, and we give you 2 points, and you give you three. Okay, if someone writes lies and you pretend they were truths, you're leaving yourself open to be sued for millions of dollars, YouTube. If you watch this, watch it through the whole thing and learn. Because of the way the courts are now, you have no rights anymore. You think you do. You should, but you don't. So don't do it. Stop harassing the people on your show. People that have channels there, quit it. Because I've heard some stories on here, and that you're harassing them. And oh, well, we are not. There's stuff on there, on here, that are so explicit. And if they go and they transfer it from you guys onto a thumbnail, whatever they call that little stick, and take you to court and say, look, this is what they closed on me. And you have to remember, a lot of people are getting money from here, YouTube. And they show this one that they took off of you, that you guys are letting play, but it's heterosexual. You can lose. Why? Because there's a story way back where the judge hated gays. And a guy took a case to court and brought a whole line of lawyers and had them sit in the back. The judge stupidly judged wrong. He judged against the gay person. Not because the gay person was on the wrong, but because he's a bigot. And after he did that, they sued him. Not only did he lose his position as a judge, but he also lost his right to be a lawyer. And you don't want that. Nobody should want that. And that's why when I have worked at Dillard's, there was this person that was there saying, oh, you don't like blacks. And she goes, what? Where are you coming with that? Then the other one says, oh, you don't like lesbian. She goes, look, as long as you got green money, that's all that matters in this store. The girl stood back. She goes, what? Yeah. If you can afford to pay for what you have in your hands, I'll sell it to you. I don't care. She says, okay, well, your store will be my regular store to buy from, because I've been, she goes, well, I'm sorry, sweetheart. You should not. But you have to remember, she goes, there's a lot of haters out there, and you just got to be who you are, whether they like it or not. There, we had permanent customers because you treat people like people. That's it. And a while ago, they were saying it was gay pride at YouTube. But then at the same time, I'm hearing that anytime word gay or whatever comes up, a flag goes up. And then you guys go over and you watch it and see if it's full of whatever you're looking for. I don't know and I don't care. And then you get rid of the video. And the actuality is, if you do it the wrong way, which, to be honest, the way it sounds like to me, they're doing it the wrong way. YouTube can go under a microscope by somebody, and they can just go and build a big case and fill their pockets with money, just like that crazy judge that voted that lady who was too stupid, that burned herself with hot coffee and gave her millions of dollars from McDonald's. And now McDonald's, if you look at the cap, says hot coffee on the stupid cap. But the point is, she asked for hot coffee, so she got hot coffee. But the judge was an idiot, but he opened doors. And that's the point I'm making. You don't want to, and us especially, we don't want to go out of our way to become eligible to be sued. That's why when I talk about stuff that I know. And I don't put anybody's name. I'm not, because there's a lot of people that you can put a name to. But I'm not doing that. There's no purpose to do that. And if you want to be like one of these idiots from one of these other channels where the young man didn't put his name but did talk about him being sexually harassed in his career, and then that person who was doing the sexual harass went and told everybody it was him. Can anyone be any more dumber? He didn't want to really throw any stones. He just wanted to tell his story. This other guy is an asshole. The thing that makes it even funnier is that his friends are even bigger assholes because they know who he is. They know what kind of scumbucket he is. And they reinforced his assholeness. And it's sad. So now we know who the name of the guy is, and anybody who uses this photographer, we should all boycott him. To show this person, because we're doing that to stupid, to be honest, I don't know. I got really annoyed when the women started that I was raped thing. And I understand. Okay, those women that were raped, really raped, I understand, and I'm on their side. And the problem is, the ones that aren't are now trying to push themselves onto it. And they're just a bunch of hating people that try to use their other women to get their steps up. So they made us not care. They came out and says, I was forced to get a better job. No, you weren't. He said, if you want this better job, we're going to have sex. If you don't want it, then you can leave, and you still had that other position in that movie. And what did that person do? She had sex for it. So it was something for something. I'm not saying it's okay, but the point is she chose it. Now, the ones that were getting drugged and raped, they didn't choose that. And that's my point. Those people who chose to do what they did, shut the hell up. Those people who didn't get a choice, we want to hear from them. Because it's their story we're feeling sorry for them. You got what you wanted. It's like the woman that goes over and marries a rich man. He is about to die, but she, who's only 20 years old, goes over and hooks herself to him. And now she's there going, I had to go and I went and I was with that decrepit old man and he touched me. No, we're not going to feel sorry for you. Why? Because you chose to be with that old man for money. And we all know it. And we're not condemning you. Well, some people are, but I'm not. But I want you to shut up and let the real person that's been harmed, which is the lady who was asleep getting raped, talk. This is about them, not about you, users who now want to look like the victims, but you're not. You're not a victim because you chose to stay there. There was the door. The bed's over there, the door's over there, and you're close to the door. You could have gone out the door and you would have been safe, but you didn't. That was a choice. You're not being forced into a better position. You chose that. Just like YouTube is not being forced to harass all those different people because of all of a sudden they have values. Well, guess what? The way you're doing it is wrong. If the person's not going out of his way to do something, then you should go and say, well, this person's not doing that just to do it. It just happened. It's like the person's recording and someone gets run over while he was recording. He didn't see it happen, but guess what? You did. Now, you don't want to show that. So what you do is you don't destroy his film. You go over and ask him, because some people know how to censor something. They can remove that one little piece if it isn't the main part of the story, and there, it's done. They still have their video, they still have the option to make money, and they still have a friend, and that's what you should be, a friend. But you shouldn't be an enemy, and then you shouldn't be fake either. You trying to pretend that you have any interest in the gay world. From what I'm hearing, if the word gay comes up, you guys go over and see what's going on. If that's what you're really doing, what are you wanting? You wanting all the gays to stop watching YouTube? If that's what you want, sooner or later, someone's going to put one and one together and end up with two. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. To me, it seems like what you're doing is you think you're doing something good, but you're actually doing something to make yourself look bad. I don't know. I don't know if that's on purpose. Me, I'm new to this. But instead, for somebody that's new to it, why am I hearing all of these awful things that are going on by the channel, the company? We're here to make money. If you're not going to be able to make money because of what you think, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not going to be saying a bunch of horrible things, and I'm not going to be throwing stones at people. That's not my thing. It sort of is, if that's what we're talking about, but not really. It's like I wanted to talk about the Mr. Rogers thing. Great movie. I want to see it. But Cats don't want to see. It doesn't look good. It looks like they rolled Grisabella in a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken and she's greasy. And she's going to sing memories now about it. It's just awful. They took all her the glamour that the original character has in the plays, and they're going to make her work herself to the bone as and take all that glamour away. Take away the diamond necklaces that she would have had because she was the glamour cat. Everybody that's owned her has owned her, and they put beautiful diamonds and all those little cute little coats on them and everything. That's what the character is, but that's not what they're showing. And to me, I've seen that. I worked as an usher and I saw that, and I'm like, come on. What, why are you ruining that storyline? And then they're I finally found out what the character is. The one where the fat girl goes and puts her hand and crushes it on Mousetrap. She's supposed to be the the one that sits by the window and everything, and then she goes and takes her coat off and she dances. She has the energy, but she chooses to sit by the window. That's the storyline. But now they have her, they don't have her the sparkle little outfit. They don't. They just have her a fat cat that gets her hand crushed by a, I guess they're going for the joke, but I didn't get it. So, anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong or whatever. Maybe YouTube will write a little thing on here to tell me, Manuel, you're wrong. We don't really want to do that. We're doing this because I have no idea, to be honest. That leaves me a blank question mark over my head. But as long as I'm here, I'm going to talk about stuff that has gone on around me and things that I wanted to know about or talk about and say why. And then hopefully somebody up there will tell me why they think or whatever, like this one. Why? What's going on? Why being so mean? Why not telling them, well, could you remove this one little speck of your tape and we'll be fine? You know what I mean? It's just crazy. To me, it doesn't make sense, but what can I say? If your trademark's a carrot, it's a carrot. Trademark a donut, it's a donut. If your trademark's an apple, it's an apple. My trademark is AA. See you in church. So, subscribe, say hi, leave a message, and well, I'll AA. See you in church, and let's talk.